To you, Libras. So for you, Libras, you actually have the Judgment, Hermit, King of Cups. You Libras are laying low. You Libras don't see the point in making a whole lot of noise, especially since things are going so well for you. You know, people can come to you trying to mess up what it is that you Libras got going on, because everybody likes a winner. So you don't want people to come around you and try to make friends or make nice just so that they can mess up whatever kind of situation you got going on. So I just see a lot of you Libras laying low, honestly. King of Cups, you'll pop out whenever you want to, but still laying low. The Lovers, then you have the Lovers and the Star card. Wow. Some major arcanas in this one. A lot of them, actually. A lot of these cards are major arcana. The Lovers and the Star card are both major arcanas, by the way. So there's a sense of you Libras feeling like you want to do something very useful with the leverage that you have, or not the leverage, but the place in your life that you have, right? Things are going quite well for a lot of you Libras, and you want to do something with it that will work, that will work and will that will be worth your while, is the point that I'm making here. So there's a sense of you Libras actually being in a position of planning, not really popping out. You're not running around blabbering about what it is that you have and what you got planned. More so staying quiet. Really, once again, the Hermit, staying out of the way, like not really trying to be the person that's getting, all the attention and all of that. And so the Lovers and the Star card, you're learning how to take better care of yourself with this. So again, a lot of you Libras are probably coming into money, and a lot of you are probably like, no, you want to do something with this money that will actually set you up for life successfully, so that you don't have to worry. That's one less thing that you have to worry about, is money, right? Once it starts making itself, it will literally make itself. You would have made a name for yourself, and because of it, you will start making money. And so the Star card, this is something that you've been wanting to do for a while, because like it is, I said before, you Libras really put your finances into something, into some sort of exit strategy, some sort of opportunity where it's like, okay, you have this and you're putting your cash into this so that you can generate more cash, that is, so that you can actually get things done the way that you want them to, because you're putting yourself in a better position in life. And so you're laying low, trying to see if this thing will actually like come to fruition for you, and you'll actually start to see proceeds, or you start to actually get what it is that you put your money back, or what you put your money into. Meanwhile, you probably already are starting to see some form of income from it, but you're starting to see more income from it, if not a little bit. That's just the beginning. And a lot of you Libras feel like this is most definitely a huge step in the correct or the right direction for you, because you've been wanting to do this for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've taken care of other people, right? The Lovers, the Star card, you've taken care of other people. You've put yourself in them type of positions, right? But now it's a position where you're trying to figure out, like, okay, what, you are at a point where you are trying to figure out, what do you do? And you Libras have the answer. Instead of you go do something stupid with the position that you in, and I'm not saying that you Libras would have done something stupid, but what I'm trying to say here is, instead of you Libras, like, you got proactive is what I'm saying. Because you figure that, instead of you just like wait, and then you wait too long, and then some stupid stuff ends up happening, you Libras are in a position where you figured you might as well just be proactive and actually put yourself and pounce on this business opportunity, and put yourself in a better position to actually have like a way out, right? Another stream of income coming in for you. And you love it. You love the fact that you made that decision, because the Ten of Wands and the High Priestess, which is also a card of like laying low. You see what I'm saying? This is like, this is your mentality changing, honestly, because your mentality is like, you're out of the rat race now. You're going to continue to do this. You are out of the rat race, essentially. You're not in a position where you feel like you have to scratch tooth and nail for cash flow, for money, for a lot of the things that you Libras, even as early as a year ago, 6 months ago, you would have done because of this opportunity. And so, and the cards are major arcana. So it's like, it's a position where a lot of you Libras are like, okay, you've actually done the work. You feel good about yourself, and you've done the work. You've put your money into a position, into a disposition. So now you actually get to this because of this, right? Like, when you work for cash, it's hard, but like, when you put the cash into making passive streams of income, it eases things off of you, because you ain't really got to do too much. The only thing that you really got to do is just keep stuffing cash that you get from one source to another source into this, while these people do it for you, because that's what they want to do. And so you don't have to do much. And so that's essentially what you Libras have done. This is why the Lovers came up, because this is about how this is really about your own development right now, where it's like, you're not really with anybody. A lot of you, I mean, some of you could be, of course, but a lot of you are not really with anybody. And even if the ones of you Libras, a lot of you, of course, out of that bunch that are with someone, a lot of you just look at it and you understand, like, you got to take care of yourself. You've done taken care of so many other people, but then they want to give you a hard time. They want to give you a difficult time. But it's like, well, why even, you know what I mean? It's time for you to actually look after yourself. And so you did, you Libras actually did. You did something to where you have to do less work. Okay. Kind of notifications, but you have to do less work. And so the High Priestess, right, represents, so there's a sense of you feeling like you don't have to feel pressured to wake up to go to work the next day, or to feel that I'm getting notifications, I'm sorry, or to feel like, to feel that the crunch, right? You got to actually like the world is the walls are closing in on you. No, you actually have done something for yourself, and it's working out, and you've done it for yourself. You big up yourself. You put yourself in a good disposition. And so the thing is that the King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords right here for you Libras represents how, and so you act, you don't care if people think of you as being selfish. Maybe you were trying to, maybe you were like, I don't know, like maybe some people from your family want a little piece of money and you Libras are like, nah, or whatever kind of investment, right? They think that you're selfish for leaving them alone, right? Maybe this doesn't even have anything to do with like any kind of serious financial investment. Maybe this is about you Libras leaving somebody because you feel like they didn't really support you. And so it got to a point where maybe y'all basically got an apartment together, a house together, a home, a residence together, and it didn't go down the way that you planned or the way that you would have wanted. So you Libras was like, okay, you're not going to rock with them any further than that. You'll leave them alone. But then here they go, potentially calling you Libras selfish. Like, oh, why are you going to break this up? But you Libras know why it is that you're doing it. You know why, for the ones of you who broke it up, you know why you invested. It's because, like I said before, you've been doing so much stuff for everybody else. When do you actually get a chance to be selfish? And so you Libras are gonna give yourself that opportunity to be selfish. Okay. Like I said, I'm getting all kind of notifications. And so that's what the Seven of Swords represents. Because do people try for you? Do they go hard for you? More than often than not, they probably don't. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords here. You have the Hermit, Page of Wands, Empress, Judgment, and last but not least, last but not least, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to show you the cards, though. Don't worry about it. So to clarify the Seven of Swords, right? The Hermit, the Page of Wands, and the Empress, once again, they never tried. Those people never tried. You never had people try for you. Maybe you did, but you are looking out for yourself. You're on your own. And you Libras are taking responsibility of you being able to feed yourself. And that's what you Libras are doing. Instead of you taking the traditional route, because what do most people do? Most people usually go get a job, put their money into a 401k. There you go, right? Now, you Libras decided to actually be a private equity, which is a business, an owner of a partial owner of a company that's not probably on the S&P 500 or the stock market, right? And so, or maybe you did. I don't know. I don't know how much money y'all have. Maybe some of you Libras are like billionaires, and I don't know. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is I have no idea. Maybe y'all are, Libra, Venus does rule money, but whatever, I don't know. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that however it is that you Libras got, right, you got your money and all of that, right? However you Libras got your money, the point that I'm trying to make here with that is you placed it into a place where you actually felt good about it. Even when it comes to walking away, let's just say it's not even about money, and you walking away from this person, right? You just now started to get to know this person. Some of you maybe even have been getting to know this person for like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years, less than 5 years, but maybe even 2 years. And you were getting to know them, and just all of a sudden, you and this person don't see eye to eye. Now, all of a sudden, you Libras are like, you know what? You've been trying for such a long time. It don't work. So guess what you Libras do? You Libras decide you're going to stay away from these people. You're going to live your life. You're going to stay away from them because you got to get out of Dodge, because every time you interact with them, it's always something. So guess what it is that y'all done did? You decided to leave, but they upset. You have every right to feel free as you Libras want to feel, because you Libras didn't get back at them. You're not looking for revenge. You're not looking to you just left. You just put your money into this. You just listened to your own instincts for once in probably a long time, right? And the Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles here, but a lot of people are upset with it. They don't get on. You Libras did the right, whatever it is that you Libras did, regardless of whether you left the person because the person was combative and disrespecting you, or if you put your money into this, that, and the third, and it's working for you. Let me be the first one to tell you, Libras, y'all did the right thing. Do not start holding your head down, feeling like these people, right, probably your family members, or maybe even so-called friends, or significant others that may be sweating you, or ex-significant others, more accurately, that's sweating you, make you feel like you Libras make bad decisions. That's whack. So, but that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace. Oh yeah, trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 23,800 subscribers. That's wild. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.